All right, let's cover the kneeling groin stretch, also known as the Sampson stretch. And today I'm going to show you the proper way to do that stretch to get the maximum amount of benefit. So we want to think of this stretch as a great way to lengthen and stretch the hip flexor muscle group. You're going to get the most benefit from this stretch if you can actually neutralize and stabilize the entire pelvic girdle at the same time that you're doing the stretch. So you want to start off by getting into a kneeling position. You want the heel of your front foot to be in front of your knee, and you want the back foot to actually be lined up with your thigh. So if you were to look at yourself in a mirror, you wouldn't want to be able to see your back foot. So you want to move that foot lateral until it's right directly behind your thigh. The next point is you're going to take your fingers and you're going to find your ASIS, the two little bony prominences right there in the front of your pelvis. And you're going to take your hips and you're going to square them up to the front. So when you do the kneeling groin stretch, we don't want to see any rotation in your pelvis like this. Typically your pelvis is going to tend to twist that way. So make sure that the ASIS is pointing straight ahead, just like two headlights. How's that?
That's
Perfect. I've got some tight hip flexors, so this is a good stretch for me. So once you get your hips squared up into position, you're going to want to press the big toe of your back foot into the floor. And then you're going to push the heel of your front foot into the floor. What that's going to do is it's going to actually engage your lateral hip stabilizer muscles. So you're going to start to feel this in your glutes, in your hips. At the same time, you're going to want to feel a stretch right here through the front of your hip. So now I'm going to show you from the side the things that you're going to want to focus on. From the side view, we want to see those hips in either a neutral or a posterior position, but not in an anterior position this way. So you want to take your hips and you want to open them up, and that's going to increase the demand on the hip flexor muscle group.